Hello there guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I'm going to be doing something called a FIFA 20 10-minute turnaround, where I take a giant of world football who isn't actually meeting their current potential and make the necessary changes needed within a 10-minute time limit to try and take them back to their former glory. As you can see on the screen, the first episode of this series is going to be based around Manchester United. As you will see, the stipulations that I have for the transfers I'm going to make are going to make it that little bit more difficult. So for starters, I have to sign a player from Manchester United's rivals. Basically that can be Manchester City, Liverpool, I might even go for Leeds United at this rate. Might try and pick up Calvin Phillips. However, I also want to sign a player from one of the leagues that is outside the top 5 in Europe. And also, I have to sign a player who is good enough for the first team, but is less than 23 years of age. So that's really limited the quality of high-rated players that I do have at my disposal. Given the default formation, this is the best possible starting 11 that Manchester United have at this present moment. And particularly, I'm going to focus on the left back, the right mid, and the centre back positions. Okay, so this is the current shortlist. We have Jesus, Donny van de Beek, Quincy Promes, Tagliafico, Wijnaldum, Aguero, Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva and Riyad Mahrez, and these are all kind of positions that I want to target. So for starters, I think that we are going to go for Tagliafico because he has some very nice stats and he's got a pretty cheap release clause, so we're just going to go ahead and pay that. Right. We'll delegate. We've got way too much money to know what to do with it, so I might as well just splash the cash. And I will be overpaying for these players most likely. However, I'm not that fussed at this present moment because this isn't a career mode that's going to go on for longer than a season. Still, I think it's pretty fun to make unrealistic transfers at points, because just making like a dream team out of players that you know would never really play together, I just think it's quite cool, and it adds something to the game anyway, and the potential for series as well, like I'm making. Okay, so we have signed all 5 players, and I do believe that we've still got a decent amount of budget left. Yes, we've got 26 million or so, so I'm just going to go and sign another player from outside of the main 5 leagues. So guys, we have made all the transfers we can make in 9 minutes and 32 seconds, so we were really pushing it for time, and unfortunately we could not make a signing of Oscar. Just didn't have enough money left, unfortunately. So yeah, he was going to be the backup to Bruno Fernandes, but well, we still do have 5 very good signings here. So we've got Nicolas Tagliafico, Fernandinho, Gini Wijnaldum, Riyad Mahrez and Donny van de Beek. So we have actually met all 3 criteria. So we have, in Donny van de Beek himself, 2 of the stipulations met, of a player under the age of 23 and a player outside the 5 main leagues in Europe. And I just thought, to be honest, we should just go for players that I know are very good and players that are not really linked with anybody at the moment. So this is what the new look Man United starting 11 is. So we have Fernandinho in at centre back, we've got Wijnaldum partnering up with Paul Pogba, we have Mahrez in there and Tagliafico in the starting 11 as well, and then we have Donny van de Beek partnering up with McTominay on the bench to be the sub players. And Mata's injured, so I thought I might as well have the king of memes himself, Jesse Lingard, who, don't forget guys, he's still got a lot of potential as a youth player. So here we go folks, I'm going to simulate to the end of the season, and I'll pick up when it is all over and see if I've managed to bring Man United back to glory. Okay folks, that is it. Season number 1, and the only season, of this career mode is done. And I've just seen it now, we've won the Premier League. We have gone invincible. 32 wins and 6 draws. 5 points ahead of Manchester City. Oh my god. We did get beaten in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup by Manchester City. So even though we have actually completed the challenge by getting a piece of silverware, we didn't manage to do the domestic double, which is a shame. Unless we did manage to win the Carabao Cup, but I doubt that. And yes, I was right, we did not. Manchester City managing to beat Liverpool 2-1 to get the Carabao Cup, which is good for them, I guess. Yeah, we are nowhere to be seen here, and we got beat again by Manchester City 2-0 to go out in round 4, which is pretty disappointing. But I would have rather have won the league like we did, invincible, than win the Carabao Cup and come up short there. So you know, it's better this way, I guess. Liverpool did manage to win the UEFA Super Cup against Chelsea 3-1. The Champions League final has yet to be played in this save, but Paris Saint-Germain will be taking on Real Madrid, and that is a match that I would love to see. And unfortunately, we didn't manage to win the Europa League, and I saw in the simulation that we didn't get past Arsenal, and they won on away goals. That is a kick in the teeth. Wow. And we topped our group, didn't lose at all, and only conceded 2 goals in 6 games. So looking at these stats now, we can see that David De Gea actually got 23 clean sheets out of 38 appearances, which I'm assuming won him the Golden Glove Award. Let's have a look at the top goals of the season. 43 goals in all competitions for Bruno Fernandes. That is by far the best performance I've seen out of this team. My god. But Marcus Rashford coming out with 39 goals in 60 appearances. That is crazy. In the league, 27 goals for Bruno Fernandes, which is great. Massively helping us in the Europa League as well, with 9 goals and 5 assists there. And Marcus Rashford coming out with 22 goals and 11 goals in the Europa League. Fantastic performances, and let's not overlook Anthony Martial with his 25 goal contributions, Gini Wijnaldum with 14, Riyad Mahrez with 12. Could have been better there, and he's actually started to drop off in overall, which is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it seems like the signings have made pretty decent contributions. Donny van de Beek going up by 3 overalls to 86, which is mad. So he will actually take the place of Gini Wijnaldum in the first starting 11, to be fair. So Fernandinho dropping off, but a fair few clean sheets with him in the team. We've got the likes of Paul Pogba who've contributed a bit, but not as half as much as he should have done given his overall and his stats. We've got Tagliafico as well with 3 goal contributions, but from left back, that's not actually that bad, to be fair. I am going to do another episode of this, but I will leave the team that I am picking undisclosed right now. Please do smash the like button on this video, I would really appreciate it, because I've been a bit hesitant to upload video game content because it's not really done as well as I wanted it to, but we have a fresh start here with this series, with the most up-to-date FIFA going. Please do subscribe as well, that is a massive thing. I would really like to grow my channel to 200 subscribers by the end of the year if that is possible, and only you guys can help me do that, so please do consider subscribing. But until my next video, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Love you all, stay safe, and peace.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare. Need an assist, you can resist, we'll make quite a pair.